Greetings, this is Maikee Maous here. This is the first episode in the series, which I will be guiding through how to set up Unity for creating Unturned custom content. The first thing to check is to look up on what version of Unity Unturned is currently running on. As of this video, the current version of Unity used by Unturned is 5.5.1. There may be patches for the game in the future that changes the version of Unity used. To check the version of Unity Unturned is currently running on, find it from Nelson's Steam guide page titled, Workshop, Creating, Publishing and Updating. Link will also be in the description below. If the custom content created is compiled from an older version of Unity build, there is a tendency that the mod might be broken when used in-game. Now that we have checked what version of Unity Unturned is based on, it is time to head to the Unity download page. Instead of selecting the latest version, scroll down the page and find older versions of Unity. From here, you will be able to specifically select the correct version to download. If you previously installed an older version of Unity, or that your Unity version is too new, you would need to reinstall with the correct version, by downloading the correct version of the installer. After the download is complete, run the installer. For the options to select on what additional components to install with Unity, they are pretty much optional. Do note that the installer will take quite a while to download all the content. While Unity is installing, let's look at what we need from the Unturned folder directory, assuming that you have Unturned installed on the computer you are working on. The best way to find where you have installed Unturned, head to the Steam library. Right-click Properties and select the Local Files tab. There should be an option called Browse Local Files. This is where the Unturned game files are. What many do not know is that the game files provide resources and examples for your custom content needs. The first folder we would need files from is at Bundles, Sources, Tools, Bundle Tool. After the installation is complete, it is time to run Unity. Upon starting up for the first time, you may be prompted to sign in with an Unity account. It is optional, unless you want the extra features such as the Unity Asset Store. For license management, just go for the Personal Edition. The next thing to do is to create a new project. Any title name for the project is fine, as long as you can remember which project to refer back to. No additional asset packages are needed either for the setup. The basics of Unity and the interface will be explained on another episode. Now what we would need to do, is to grab bundletool.cs from the folder directory, and drag it into the assets window at the bottom of the editor. This script is what you would need to use to compile the asset bundles. A new option should appear from the Windows tab, called Bundle Tool. After adding the Bundle Tool script, the next thing to add is the layers and tags. The original approach, is to type in each field manually. However, there is now a faster approach to add them. Head back to the Unturned game file directory, and go to Bundles, Sources, Examples. Open a new window, and go to the directory where the Unity project is. The default directory of where the project is, should be at the computer's Documents folder. From there, find tagmanager.asset in the project settings folder, and replace it from the one at the samples folder. After replacing tagmanager.asset, the tags and layers should all be filled in. If you are still unsure if the tags and layers list is correct, here is the list that you can compare with to type in manually. To import asset samples to refer to when creating your custom content, select the Unity package you want to import while Unity is running. The samples provided includes objects such as clothes, consumables, and vehicles. When importing, make sure all is selected. The prefab samples will help to show on how to arrange the game objects in the hierarchy. This is all for setting up Unity. Like what I mentioned at the start of the series, the next episode will appear at the end when it is up. Hope this tutorial helped, and I will catch you guys in the next video.